Okay guys, so in case you couldn't tell, we got a new watercraft to add to the fleet, which is just pretty much a wild story behind this thing actually, and it's kind of cool. Me and my dad and we were in a car, and my mom and brother and sister were in another car, and we went to this fish spot that was that Dad went to whenever he was little, and said he used to catch all kinds of fish at this place, and so we're going down this like super sketchy tiny little road, and it's next to the river, or well, the lake, and it flooded. The road itself had flooded, so he wasn't too sure about fishing at the spot. Well, on the way through, I saw something blue upside down, and first thing that went through my mind, I just yelled, "There's a boat!" And he was like, "Oh, no." And I'm like, "Dad, that's a boat." So we kind of make our way over, and I'm like, "Dad, that's a paddle boat." And he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Pretty sure." So we go a little farther, and sure enough, it's a paddle boat. This paddle boat, and the story behind it, I'm gonna probably make my way in the middle, but we just found the boat. We found this paddle boat on the top, like out in the middle of a big swamp area, and we only had 2 cars, so the only natural smart thing to do would be, leave and come back with like a truck or something. So we tied to the top of Dad's car and I really wasn't expecting it to rain. I actually took the initiative to check the weather, and it was like, "Oh yeah, you want to rip some Sally's, it's going to be nice and dry, like a 20% chance of rain." But it was in like 2 hours, so it was like pretty much 0% chance of rain until like a couple hours. But it lied to me. I woke up this morning probably around 6, in like the absolute most pain I've ever been in the majority of my life. Now I've broken some stuff, and this just kicked it right. Just horrible. Now I've had let's just pick up, just start raining harder, I'd had this pain, or at least an extremely similar pain, about a year ago by this little wonderful bug called H. pylori. And if you don't know what H. pylori is, you're lucky, because it's the devil in virus form. Like, pretty sure it even scares coronavirus, like, bad. So we're gonna, just to balance this sucker out a little more, I'm gonna straddle the old rod here. Oh yeah. I don't know why. Oh, hello, rock. Please don't. Well, I am already wet, so before it gets just too rough, I want to oh, it's already starting to slow up a little bit. Just a little bit though. It's a pretty sturdy boat. I mean, I'm standing up at the front. And I'm sure if I let her rip a little too hard, I could probably get one of the edges to go under. But me and my buddy were actually in this thing a few days ago. Well, I didn't even see that little booger come up. Just in case y'all got wet. Does this pond need to be fished with a boat? No. No, this pond is pretty daggone tiny. But is it fun? Heck yeah, it is. So, let's... Alright, so they are liking the frog. Now that was a small fish. I seen him bite it. But like, I didn't see him come up to it. He wasn't a very big fish, but... Actually, let me try to stand in the seat. Okay. Let's just gather the bearings. Not gonna lie, if I have to rip a Fat Sally up out of these pads, I might end up in the pads with the Fat Sally. I don't have my sea legs, so I went to a little store that we have, and honestly, I was talking to AO Fishing, Andrew, and seeing if he had like an Ollie's, because you know, I'm way smaller than him. I'm almost at 100 subs, and I know for some that's like ridiculous and stupid, and they pretty much hit 100 subs in like a week, and it's took me quite a while. But I'm almost there. I'm at 99, so hopefully by the time this video comes out, I might be at the big old hundo. which the first, oh, I just saw a fish come out for it. Didn't commit to it though. You know, it's a milestone everybody has to hit, but a lot of people are way past that milestone. But there we go. Hop it off into the creek, off into the water from the bank. Wait for it to get slapped on. Or not. I talked to AO. He's a super cool dude. I talked to him in the comment sections of he messages like every time I comment, he comments back. So like that's hard to do, even whenever you're at his number of like around 6,000 to 10,000 subscribers. That's kind of a difficult thing to do. I asked him if he had an Ollie's for like an Ollie's challenge. It's just a company that buys out stuff from like stores that's going out of business, or like, oh yeah, it's always the best to just pop your frog right off the water, right in front of you, so you can test out how well your fishing pole will rip a fat nest on you. He said he don't have an Ollie's around him, but I have an Ollie's, and it's honestly super cool. Excuse me. Just they buy a little bit of everything, just stuff that other stores don't sell. They'll buy it out. There's fishing, there's home improvement, indoor, like rugs, carpets. I bought some saltwater stuff, or at least stuff that looked pretty good for the saltwater. We're taking like a family getaway trip to Ocracoke, North Carolina. It's a little island. You go to the Outer Banks, and then you hop on a ferry. It rips you out into the water for like 3 hours. Can you not do that, please? Please. Drops you off on Ocracoke Island, and then you just pretty much do whatever you want. We're going to be doing that, and we're going to do, we're camping. We're not staying at any sort of like fancy place. It's like a little dragonfly on top of the water. We're going to watch. I actually did hook my pole. Where is it? Oh, I see it. It's a cicada. One of them 17-year locust jobbies. I'd never catch him, but I'd if I could, I'd put him on this here hook. Oh, we might be able to get him. I sadly was not able to really catch anything. So we're just gonna have to come out again. Just kind of wanted to introduce the boat to you guys, the old SS Sally Stacker, SSSS. So hopefully this will be inducted into the great Hall of Fame YouTuber boats like Silver Bullet and the Dangle Dinghy and whatever Lunker names his boat, if he even really names it. The USS Minnow Johnson and whatever AO calls his stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and quit yabbering and go ahead and get the old girl out of the water and get her up on the bank and go inside because my stomach's still not feeling the best. So, excuse me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.